Part two for Pisces. Thank you guys for your support on this channel, for joining us here on Alchemy You. Your patience. Okay, let's jump in. Thank you so much, everyone, again, for your support, your patience. This is going to be part 2 of Pisces October 2024. I'm hearing 2026, so maybe some of you are watching from then. Now let's jump in. Okay, I left this spread out, okay, just the way that we left it in part 1, because I knew I wanted to come back into a part 2 here. Give me a sec, guys. Isaac wants to go in the backyard. So now I want to, let's see what Spirit wants to note. I'm hearing the name Mitchell and the name, I'm hearing Michigan. Something about Michigan as well. Okay, so Judgment here in the 8 of Wands, the Hierophant, the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Coins. Okay, so yes, something is coming, Pisces. You feel like it's not, but it is. I'm hearing it's building, okay? Some of you are really worried that something's not going to happen or that it won't get figured out. It will. You'll be fine. I'm hearing as well with whatever this is. Some of you just need to hear that. With the Judgment card, the 8 of Wands, and the Hierophant, like, that's your victory. That's your glory. That's going to be really nice, I'm hearing as well. It could be something that you receive. It could be, some of you, quite literally, like a shipment that arrives at your house. You're going to like that, okay? Clearing the sacral. But you are undecided, or you keep going back and forth as to how or if you really want this thing. But I feel like you do. So, okay, anyways, I feel like that's clear. It's clear that you want that. Some of you, it's scary. It's like a new beginning, okay? But I hear that it's going to be nice, Pisces. I hear it like that for you. So here comes the 8 of Coins. Yeah, okay. This has to do with someone who's coming into your life, Pisces. You don't see the extent of it yet, but yeah, this person has a lot of potential for you, okay? I feel like you and this person, you're going to have a lot of really good times together if this is someone that you decide to welcome into your life and into your story. This is someone, I'm hearing the name Sam. You guys are very similar. I'm hearing that you're going to realize that you have a lot of things in common. You know, the way that the things that you love and the way that you do those things that you love. This person is the same. I hear it like that. So you have a lot more in common with this person. Something about TV. You know, it could be just the way you watch TV. You know, you're going to be honestly shocked. Like, I also prop my legs up like that when I watch TV. Something like this, Pisces. Now, I feel like you want a clean slate. You don't want this to be infiltrated with what you've already gotten involved in the past, maybe when it comes to similar such things. Okay, an example can be, you know, I'm going on a trip. I need to empty my luggage so that whatever I accumulate in this new storyline, it's going to be really possible, feasible to make the most of it. I don't want to bring stuff from my last conversation right into this. So I think that some of you have to still clear as you feel it, if you do, and to just make sure that you clear it all, so that this feels really like a brand new beginning. I feel like some of you, you know, you may want to just take your time, you know, with whatever this is, and it's something that you just want to sort of feel your way through in the root chakra. Yeah. Some of you do have, there is something you need to checkmate, okay? There's someone here in your story who believes that you are loyal to them. Do they deserve that from you? I don't know. That's always going to be your story for you to write out, right? How that character ends up loving him. But this is something that's very important that you need to check in with. Okay, I'm not saying go up to this person and have closure. I'm saying check in with this energy, Pisces. Do you continue to see yourself in the way that maybe at a certain point, you know, some of you, this is a past life, okay? And you maybe wrote a vow out with this person. You know, you need to clear the energy. You need to refresh the energy. You need, yeah. Whoa. I feel like this is one of those hefty contracts, Pisces. This is big. The Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant and the Moon. You know, someone here, they held quite, the captain's hat above your head. I'm hearing that in that way. Throat chakra, oh Lord. Lord. I'm hearing Jules, Julius, Caesar, maybe. Yeah, you need to clear this energy, Pisces. You, I'm hearing that song. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me, whatever the song is, like a natural woman. But maybe that was a past life, you know. Spirit's coming with one more Penske truck to load it up and really just make sure. Are you sure that you really got everything wiped out there? This person, you know, I'm hearing a song. I don't know the song, but I'm hearing it. It's, loving you, you make loving you so easy, something like that. Loving you, because loving you is so easy. I don't know, and I really don't know that song, but yeah, very well. I don't know that song. Like, I don't know who sings it. I don't know if I've heard it. I've heard maybe the title of it, or I've heard like someone else sing. I don't know, but I'm not familiar. It's like oldie song, I think. Or it's a song. Maybe even in another language. I don't know. Anyways, that's how it feels to me. That's how foreign. But yeah, the Moon here with the Ten of Coins. Some of you, this person, yeah, return to sender. You know, in the heart chakra, down the whole right side of the body. This can be someone who was a protector to you. But there's a time and a place for everything, you know. And I feel like this person wants to create nostalgia. They want you for this very purpose, so that you have trouble moving on, guys. You know, and this is the past life, okay, Pisces? This person here doesn't actually offer you anything in this lifetime if you really look at it top down. Honestly, you know, they're not bringing you anything. You know, it's just maybe the title, the clout, the nostalgia, but it's not anything. And so that's kind of this residual, it's like a phantom connection. And for them, you know, I mean, guys, it's a past life thing. Yeah, I'm seeing something about priest. Something about Positano, Italy. It's warehouse stock. It's not someone you... I'm hearing a song, somebody that I used to know. It's by Gautier. That song I know. This is not happy for you, this energy. I feel this is something... it's on the tail end of a south node for you. So we don't really have much here, but it is nostalgic. It's definitely nostalgic, and you feel it strong. It can be at times, or when you met them it felt really intense, but the position really matters, right? It's like, well, a beautiful sticker, but do you know where to place it as well? Some of you have yet to place this person's energy in your story, Pisces. You have to define what you're going to do with this person's energy, because, you know, they are in your life, but it's like you're not taking the leadership to really identify what this person does for you. Saying it, not to this person, but to yourself, right? You're in control. But see, the thing is, certain soulmates, you know, especially if they played a more dominant role in our life in the past life, I keep hearing something about a captain, you fall into this. Oh, hi, Jade. you fall into. Hi, Jade. You fall into a sort of retrospective approach rather than a more open-eyed approach. In this lifetime, where you say, "Well, do I agree with that?" Still, you're free, you're sovereign, but nostalgia can make us feel. Can bring us to question our similarity, truly. Just because you are, you know, you have to look back, meditate. Pisces' origin of this connection is very, very controversial. There could have been a soulmate contract here, of course. I mean, there is a soulmate contract. See, I was going to say slavery contract, Pisces, and I feel like something here has been so convoluted, but it's really, let's go back to the start. I'm hearing a lot of old music. Let's go back to the beginning. I think that's another song. Let's go back to the very beginning. I'm seeing about a firefighting truck, a ladder. Where is this from? Where is this person and their story with you coming from? It's not fair to judge the movie by the last scene and decide whether or not you want to watch it, right? I mean, it's like you let the people out of the theater there and they're just like, don't watch it. But the last scene looked amazing, though. Well, but trust us, it's a 10-hour movie and they didn't let us out of the theater. What are the parameters of this connection? Some of you here, this nostalgia is very, very intense. However, it's not, it's keeping you in intermediate Pisces terrain of your potential and wielding your power to create and magnetize some life that actually feeds you. I hear it like that, rather than the ego of another person. So, you are good for this person. You were very good for this person in a past life. You look good on them, Pisces. I see mosaic tiles here. You and this person, you have a lot. But what is that? It's about quality now in the new world. Having a lot of something doesn't mean much anymore. We're not in the shadow Taurus. We're on the shadow Aquarius as well. It's about quality here. Okay, Pisces. And I feel like some of you, you're realizing that not all soulmates are made equal. It's important to know how someone affects and impacts your psyche as well. Is this person feeling intense for me, but then I feel like they're draining me? Do they in some way make me feel insecure about what I love in this lifetime? It's almost like they pull you back into an energy that shifts it really, Pisces, augments the resonation that you have with your oversoul consciousness. And everybody has a perspective and a picture that is all their own. And this person, I feel, they were in control of you in some way in a past life. Okay? So this person here, the issue with this connection is that there was the interweaving of a feeling of love. It could have been slavery intermeshed with romance. And that's the trouble here. We have to go back. We have to unravel, Pisces. Whatever you're working with for your particular bloodline, right? The curse. You have to know what's going on here. Okay? You have to question it, in other words. You'll never know why you feel the way you feel about someone unless you do that very work. That's you and you. It's not you and this person. It's you and you, Pisces. It's your closure with your own perspective. Okay? So this is something you owe to yourself. Spirit's saying the door is still open. You have to still decide. Hierophant here in the third week. For you is a huge portal shift. 333. This person doesn't want you to let them go. You're higher vibrating, by the way. So, yeah, if that wasn't clear. You're higher vibe. And so you shifting, they feel kind of lonely. And that's okay. They need to make the decisions for themselves as well, because they have a similar contract with another person, with another entity, with another body. Even of thought, and so if they want to be free, like you are making yourself free, because I feel you guys we found love in a broken place. What's the song of Rihanna? A lot of music coming up. Yes. I'm seeing 1414 on the clock. Like, if I'm, by the way, doing energy clearing, this is my way of doing energy clearing. Some people use sage. I'm in a different, throat chakra. I get the energy moving in my own way. So thank you for those of you keeping up, whatever it is. So the Hierophant here, this person has their own demons, Pisces. They have as well a contract that holds them in that position that is the dominant to you. Role that you don't need them to play out. And that's very controversial. That's history, Pisces. That's quite history coming up. Yeah. There's a lot of shadow here. I can see where there's love, and some of you probably feel it's a twin flame connection, but man, it's not appropriate. You know, I mean, if we, soulmates in that very kindred spiritual energy is actually a 3D thing, Spirit is saying. What's really important to know is, you know, who am I in my true core essence? Let me figure that out, and then I will sort of, foil that to who I am when I'm in this person's presence. And you'll be able to answer very, very quickly. Which is more powerful? You know, where do you feel more empowered? And this is, okay, well, love, but that's not always going to be empowering. We have different kinds of love. You can appreciate someone and call that love, but, you know, that doesn't mean you have to be with that person. Being with that person that you love maybe is going to disempower you. Yes, it's not going to positively influence and impact you, and if you don't believe that that matters, you have to go back home, Pisces, and really start again. I hear it like that. You have to know why this is an important you have to know that you matter, and if you don't know that for what it is, then that's going to sabotage this portal for you. I'm sorry, you know. Some of you here, if you believe that this person is Mirren, Ippolite. If you believe this person is in the light, if you look at them and you're impressed and you are mesmerized by this person and you feel so, respectable in their energy, we have a problem. I hear it like that, a big problem, because this person is not to be respected. They're not respectable, guys. They need to be released, actually. And the irony, though, in this connection with you and why it is that you feel, Pisces, so hard and challenged to step away from this person is because of that disillusionment of the power play that was played out in the past life with them. And so there was a lot of coaching, there was a lot of programming. Some of you here, this person was not a good person in a past life either. However, you know, they were in control of your assets. They were possibly a boss. There was something, I say it again, inappropriate. Throat chakra. You were silenced potentially as well in a past life from speaking about these things, okay? So see that you have this freedom in your hands in this lifetime to really release this person, okay? The irony is they too are a slave, Pisces, you know, where they had possibly enslaved you in a past life in any form. We could have slavery of consciousness. You don't have to be bound by true born shackles. But yeah, this person is enslaved, guys, and you have to release them and their captor. And you are not a slave. I hear it like that. So you need to repreach this consciousness. Very important. They don't mean you well as well. That's what I do here. They have way too many demons, guys, attached to their crown chakra. They want to possess, they want to control. They still have that. They still have that genome. Yeah, frequency it's very sad. But there's a lot of sad things in the world, Pisces. If you go and attach yourself to each one of these things and feel the feels for them, well, where are you for yourself? You won't be available for the love and the light in this life that you live out to be experienced. So just make sure that you're living for the light and not for the nostalgia. But it's always your decision, and it is a big crossroads here. The Hierophant, a big crossroads. You're going to have another person come in. There's another person. See, everything is either I do that or I do that, right? When you let go of one thing, you're telling the universe, book me something else, okay? You're not just sitting there just like spinning. So, the issue becomes when we become hypnotized and magnetized to something, and we're not really making a clear conscious decision of free will, and we're just sort of jumping into it like a magnet, is drawn into that, into that story. You have the pen, and make sure that you have that grip tight, Pisces, around that pen, and make sure that You say what you really believe as well. Don't say things you don't believe. People love to energize consciousness around themselves, the consciousness of others. Okay, a marketing of sorts. They love to, persuade people of what they feel for them. Then when that person walks, so you walk away and they've left your presence. You're like, what the hell did I don't feel that way, but very manipulative, right? So this person here is actually, for some of you, just nothing but a mind controlling mechanism of one who lacks faith in the universe and is not manifesting. If somebody has to control, they're not in the power seat. You have to be in your own power seat to be truly powerful enough to manifest, rather than just refract or reflect and baton the consciousness that has been handed to you by another. And that's where I say this person is not free. They're not empowered. They are enslaved themselves. And so, yeah, it's always coming from somewhere, right, Pisces? Some of you have so much potential if you could just detach from this person, this Hierophant energy. I see it as two energies. I see it as one, which is the shadow Taurus, and I see it as one, which is the empowered, the heightened vibration of Taurus. So can you flip that frequency? If you can, you'll make this world a different place to live in, Pisces. Not just for you to live in, but yeah, that's where I mean you'll leave your legacy. So with the Hierophant coming into that third day in this third week, Pisces, you have something to prove to yourself. Your guides are on the line. I know it's pressure. It's a problem, though. And if we don't come down to this, there will be heat building. Okay, because this is something of your lifetimes, your life's calling. This is part of your cause for being, Pisces. Okay, being in the truth, being in the light, being in perfect alignment with this newfound consciousness that you hold around how you create in this story, which is empowered and it's independent. That's in your fabric of self. You need to do that, otherwise you won't feel like your true self. You won't feel like yourself, Pisces, and nobody wants to feel that way. Okay, it's not about, oh, I'm doing this and I'm feeling successful and people seeing me as whatever, wealthy or, famous. This is about you being in alignment of authenticity. Some of you here, people love to live vicariously through others. Make sure people aren't trying to get you to do something so that they are feeling that they are able to then feed off of that life in some way. Mind, body, soul of what you have created. So are people around you also empowering truly, Pisces, of your free will? Are those people encouraging you to think for yourself, to make those decisions for yourself? Are they in some way addicted as well to your energy? That's important because you're very powerful, and people, sometimes they want you to do certain things. It's like they want to mobilize your consciousness in such a way that will then help them live a better life. An example would be someone who really wants you to point blank, hey, why don't you go get a job that's paying more, and you're gonna, but you're like, well, I'm over here, right? And I'm doing this over here. And if you're happy and all is well there, Pisces, that's your truth, right? But someone else here could be feeling very uncomfortable with their own life and trying to sort of fester that into where it is that are, we say, hopefully held boundaries that you've laid, where you say, this is not your story, though. This is not your life. You can give advice, but something is not, it's not appropriate, Pisces. I feel there is someone here who's overextending into your private life just a little bit too much with that so-called advice. I'm also hearing nothing is free in life. So someone here is maybe doing a lot of favors for you, trying to make you feel like you don't owe them. No. This has conditions set and laid to it, and this is not going to be something that you will end up in the very end feeling wise without expectation. This person, some of you were talking about the gamut here, okay, in terms of this extension of a gift or whatever. Some of you here, this person has done spell work on that very thing. It could be a letter they wrote you. People crazy, really. Okay, keep an open mind, Pisces. When you're such high vibrational out here on these streets, you really need to remember on this plane, on this planet, that not everybody is as powerful, and so they're magnetized to you. It's not like they are also manifesting the same and they just want to rejoice, with you and alongside. No, they and that they want to support you and empower you. They are afraid as well of the comparison that will be drawn between you. And so they almost, it's kind of like they want to disrupt your flow. They are in fear where you are in the future already. So your vibration very quick and very fast. The Hierophant here, you need to know where people don't want you to excel. You need to know where people are coming from with you, Pisces. We have the spiritual war here, territory and terrain. In 2024, we are no longer just sort of looking at people all the same. You have to, and if you are, it's a problem. You have to, if you cannot smell a reptilian from a starseed, well, this is a problem. You gotta just clear that third eye chakra out. Really decalcify your pineal gland. You have to meditate, do binaural beats, fasting, because there is a huge difference between those who seek to pull energy into a more redundant, refraction of light, and then the patternized energy of consciousness that is to break the mold, where we see ourselves as all one of the same past instance. Okay, we are always to evolve and to innovate our consciousness. So there are people who are conservative in the way that they interact with you as well. I hear that they don't want you to think outside the box, and much of these people, they live on agendas that are timelines ago. I mean, and it's an addiction. Those people are addicted to the shadow, the toxic. So you have to think for yourself is, I think, the message, Pisces. Make sure that you are hearing yourself out as well, and that you are able to check in really quickly and really, really simply and in a light-footed manner with what you really feel. And if you can't do that, Pisces, you absolutely need to click off of, I would say, this video right now and go, start looking into ways, research, how can I raise my vibration? Okay, so anything else here before we tune it out? But yes, that's really important, Pisces. That Hierophant upright in that third week, something doesn't feel right. I heard that you're feeling hurried or rushed into something. It's almost like someone wants to influence the decision you're making. Somebody here also, they want something from you, period, and that's putting this, people, when they want something from you and it's coming from a place of fear, they're sort of hooking into your aura and then they're holding on to you, and it's very annoying. Some of you here, you can in a moment's notice just kind of clear that right off of your aura if you can see it. This is not friendly. Okay, some of you need to see that this person, like, wanting to come in, I'm saying something about Japan and Korea, like, wanting to come in is wanting something from you. If you're a manifester, there's no need for someone else to do something around you. You suffice for your very own self to manifest and to create. Okay, and you're so busy doing that you're not available to give someone advice that you depend on them taking. Otherwise, it's going to impact your life and your stuff. I mean, come on now. No, like, we're not in that fear contract. So, but some people are, right? I mean, flip it to you. When do you ever live? Maybe you're still in the matrix. Where are you depending on someone to? Where are you depending on someone else's force field to and their energy and their mobilization of how they live? Why does that matter to you? Does it matter to you? But that's a problem. We got another problem. So there's something here about top-down, just sort of retracing the steps, Pisces, understanding maybe certain autopilot moves you're making, maybe that you're making, and understanding other people a little more fine-tunedly. How do these people actually feel about me as well? People here, some people here don't actually love you. I'm sorry. They don't actually support you. They are competitive with you. They don't want to see you grow. They want to create trouble for you. They want to create chaos for you. And that's where it's such a convoluted story. You have to know how to master your mind, Pisces, because people in this dimension, they know how powerful your mind can be should you be in control of it. And they kind of want to project to you so that they can influence and sway your mind. This is your power seat ticket for the next story that you tell. And it is all about that Taurus energy. It's all about that Venus, I'm hearing, energy, your resources, and how you and how it is that you decide what is a resource to you, what is to be considered a resource. I'm hearing what brings you, because there are people here as well who want to almost bribe you. I see that, Pisces, to sort of act as if they are a resource or an asset to you. But it's so important, again, for you to take everything at just simply face value until you're able to take time to feel through that process. People who rush you through that or are averse to you taking that time to make sure that you're in resonance with their offer to you, they are just telling their own Pinocchio's nose, okay? Right out, they're drawing it out. Just take that as a more or less, they got a pencil in hand, they're just illustrating a big-ass Pinocchio's nose right there. They are not being truthful or honest to you with their intention, okay? They want you to take it at face value. They don't. If someone here, you see that their energy changes when you're like, give me a second, I want to think about that, and they just kind of frown. It's like, okay, why are you so important to this conversation, though? You're giving me advice, right, for me to take on in my own story for myself, right? Why does that matter to you so much? Because they're inserting themselves into your life, Pisces, with that advice. They, in some way, are in that extension of this. Otherwise, just so, that was just an abstract bit of advice for you I wanted to give you. No. There are conditions, and it's energetic. So you have to start to see this more nuanced sort of way that this reality is orchestrated upon how it is that we present ourselves to others. And some people, they present not just themselves, but where they need to be. And I feel like they are trying to basically, Pisces, hang off of your aura. It could be for dear life, and that ain't your problem. If someone here is at the point, that's karma. Don't save them from, we think it's bad. Oh, they feel they're upset that I'm making a different decision. That's a indicator it's good. If they're upset about the decision you made, guess what? They were really trying to get something out of you there, Pisces, and that wouldn't feel good to you, I'll tell you that. As above, so below. It's good if they're not feeling good. If someone's not feeling good because they want to take advantage of you and it didn't work, they got to do their karma. And them not feeling good means they're headed for their karma. It's a good green light. Go for it, Pisces. Avoid that person. Ignore them. Give them their karma, Pisces, is what I'm hearing with the heart front upright. Good, this person's unhappy. Good, this person is going, because someone who is in the light, Pisces, let's say you said, I'm not really feeling it. Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, I'll see you later. That person was not in the shadow, most likely, right? Feel it out. If someone does, it's like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, right? We're not needing that to happen so that it's coming from a different place. So yeah, this person, if someone's going to be all crabby and rude and mean and weird because you're non-resonance with their entity of wanting to possess, dominate, and control, then no, that's a great sign that you let them go, because that energy was there. It's not like they were actually like, hey, you want to do this? Hey, that's a fake-ass smile, hence a Pinocchio. Let them prove the Pinocchio, Pisces. Let people show you their true colors. Don't feel uncomfortable for them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when people, hey, do you want to go to this restaurant? You just feel it like, if we don't go there, they're going to be angry or something. It's like, sometimes, oh yeah, okay, let's go there. But do you really want to do that? Or are you just not wanting them to show you their true colors? Because that's awkward. No, what's awkward is that you are being expected to save their face. Don't save face for these demons, Pisces. So, let this person show up. And do what kind of fool they make of themselves, whatever they end up feeling, that's not your energy. That's not your karma. They weren't happy a minute ago, and just because you said so then they're in a bad mood. No, they were always in a bad mood. But they were just finding some kind of fake way, a fake face to play, so that they could feel like they get what they want out of this particular situation. These narcissists, the demon energy, it feasts off of the thrill of control. All right? We're going to leave that there, Pisces. Okay? Is somebody triggered by you? Yes. Is that a bad thing? No. Is this going to be the story of your life at times? Yes. Is it expected as you ascend? Yes. Are you responsible for how other people feel about your ascension? No. Does how another person feel about your ascension matter? Never. That's only a reflection of themselves. Do not pay mind to those who sit in a space of consciousness and of mind that is easily programmable, that has been programmed and that is reluctant to activate. You have to feel challenge and fear in order to break the mold of consciousness, and you're helping these demons do that, Pisces. Very thing. We'll see you in the next